My name is John Hunter. I run Cuestars, which is competitions in the south of England. Also created the Cuestars Academy, which is practice routines, which you can get through. It's a website, but it will work like an app on your mobile phone. What I thought would be cool, working through the Mark Williams Super 6 Challenge, which is all different variations of the standard lineup. And I thought I'd combine this with this new idea I've got called One Visit. So what's going to happen is you'll see like a highlights of this. I'm going to have 10 goes at trying to do the standard lineup, just taking blacks. Do it as a talk through as well. And then I'll edit it just so you show you the best bits of it. Obviously what I'd like to do is to try, I haven't yet done the talk through maximum for the standard lineup, so I'm hoping that might happen in these 10 goes, but you have to watch and find out. Not really confident about it, as this has been proven to be my sort of Scarlet Pimpernel kind of routine. Keeps eluding me. Anyway, here goes. So with this one visit training, the key thing is to take the low through to begin with, because the way that I score this is every turn you take, you get 1 point if you can make a 20. You'll get 3 points if you can make a 30. You'll get 5 points if you can get to 50. And then you get rewarded more for this because of its importance, and I'll explain to you why in a moment. You get 8 points if you can pot 10 reds and 10 colours. So in this case, it would be an 80 break. And the thinking behind that is that 10 reds, 10 colours will pretty much nearly always win you a frame. I think some stats came up, I saw the other day, of the players who have got the most 80 plus breaks this season, I think. And I think Judd was top of that with over 100 80 plus breaks. And of course, Judd is world #1. So it's sort of tally. So to do it this way in training, I think it's a good idea. So what I'm doing here is I'm aiming to take the 10 reds nearest the black. So that that's the plan. Won't necessarily work out that way, but that's my thinking anyway. So if I got 80 here, there wouldn't be enough points left on the table for my opponent to win. And not only that, they would need a few. They need some snookers too. And the idea of the scoring system is because you're scoring. Actually, I didn't say, you get 9 points if you make a century and 10 points if you can clear the table. So that you're scoring each go out of 10. So the cool thing about that is it leaves you with a score out of 100. And for me, it's good because if I get the opportunity, one of our players, I'll be looking to film them doing this challenge, perhaps on this routine, just doing it normally. Could be, I was thinking of doing one of these on the Xmas tree, so I think that's a really good routine for that kind of training. So that's a nice thing about it, really, is you can use it for pretty much any lineup, really. Right, that's a bit poor, that. Straight on the black. Just looking at those reds go in the middle. So I don't really need to screw it off the side cushion. And I don't think I will. I think I'll just pull this white ball back. Again, I'm not a fan of sort of sending the cube along long journeys if I don't have to. And so anyway, not too bad here. I'm up to, I think, 48 that'll be. So a little screw shot into the middle. Oh, again, yeah, hitting that a bit towards the near jaw, and because of that, I've lost the cue ball again. I think there's a nice angle here again, just to run round two this time, towards the reds, directly below and in front of the pink. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Right, yeah, that's not too bad. So I can just screw this back and leave a high black. Okay, so that's all right. Right then, I think the angle's good. Let's go the other side of the table if I want, but she feels better this way. Oh, again, didn't hit that good. Just see my cue ball. The reason I'm not happy with that is my cue ball's gone away from the red. You know, I should have stayed pretty close to him, and for that reason, the next shot is always going to be a little bit more tricky. Right, I do have the red in the middle, but that's a little bit risky because I might flip the other red. I think I'll just take this one and just drop this in gently and leave the high black. Okay, so we're getting closer to that 10 reds, 10 blacks mark that I'm obviously aiming to try and achieve each time. So again, just a little bit aside. I'm just going to come back this side of the table. Yeah, again, a little bit heavy. So for that reason, I'm sort of hoping that I'm falling on nicely on a red. And of course, I haven't. So a little bit, first little crisis here then. So again, it's, I don't really want to go flying around the table. So I think I'm just going to have to drop this red, take the medicine, and play the next one, just a nice high black. So the only advantage well, I say it's not the only advantage, the advantage of focusing on the reds near the black is that these ones, you have sort of got more room to put the cue ball. You've got a bigger area to put it into. Right, anyway, let's have a look then. So this is a nice little moment, this, because it's obviously a little pressure shot, because, you know, if I put this in, I've got me 8 points, so there's a big difference here between, obviously, I've got 5 or 8. So a little bit awkward this. I'm just thinking, almost got to get a little bit stun, a little bit side on this to make this work. It's a very missable shot. But I think that's pretty good. Again, the cushions on here are a little bit pingy, so that's shot down the table, but so it's not the end of the world because I do have these 2 reds above the pink. So the good news there is I've got my 80 points. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to take this red now. If I can hit this really sweet, I think I might brush the reds, but I should be able to get, yeah, that was worked out well. Yeah, that's a good, it just worked out nice. Right, so again, got a nice big area to put the white ball. So again, just a little bit aside on this. So again, I can just hit that little bit higher on the cue ball. Now, I think I'm okay. Well, I might have to screw off the side cushion this time. Yeah, I will. So, okay, let's come off that rail a bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. Get my hand on the table, that's the most important thing. Right, I think I do kick up the other side of the table because I think that's an easier shot to get to the reds. So just above centre this time. No, I've snatched at it. You see there, I've moved on that. I've been doing that a little bit lately. Take the line I was expecting. Okay, well I'm going to have a bit of a smelly black to follow, but I've just got to live with that. So just screw off the side cushion here. Again, just try and hit it sweet. I don't want that cue ball going any further away from the black than I can help me out. Right, so I just come up the line here. I'm probably going to land on the red by the pink. I think I might have overcut that. Yeah. So that's a shame, that one, because that cost me the extra 3 points, and that's the whole purpose of this. So that's 5 points this time. So I've got to 13. Be looking to clear the reds near the black. To begin with, because at the moment, because if you do go about it in that way, then your cue ball won't quite have to be so accurate, because there'll be a little bit more room around the black. So you see an example there. If I was short on this or shorter, then the other red gets in the way. I think I'm okay. Again, just a little soft screw. Just allows me to pull that white away and pass that red. But I would like to get a shot of that red as soon as I can. Right, well, I've landed nicely on this one, so I'm going to take advantage of that. So again, it's important to play a soft screw here. Too much power, it's going to hit the red. Okay, so that's all right. Now again, play for the 2 reds below the black this time. So a little punch off the top cushion. Okay, not great. That's forced me to play the red nearest the cushion. Yeah, because the other one isn't so good. Again, just going to use a tiny little bit of side here, just so that I don't have to hit too low on the ball. Okay, that's all right. It felt nice off the tip. So again, I'm using that cushion, using the natural deflection here, so it's a little just below centre punch. Okay, and I played high on that red, because if I do go too high, I've got the red above the black instead. If I played for low on the red and I underhit it, then I'm completely out of position. So always got to recognise those things when you break building. So again, just above centre and a punch. So I've got all my, call a stun run. Right, a little bit straight on this red that I liked. I could run it around too, but I'm keen to try and get on this red above the black next. So again, just above centre, little punch, and that should come off that cushion nicely, which it has. So again, assuming I'm good on this red, which I am, then that means then the black will be free. So just a tiny little soft screw. Really want to stay high on the black here. Yeah, that's good, because that was the easiest. Again, shortest distance for the cue ball. So again, I've got a nice line here just to do a punch down the other side of the table, just above centre. Always feels quite nice, that shot. Sort of feels like you can hit the ball solid. Right, so again, just sticking with shortest distance to black, so a little stun shot, leave a high black. Oh, now that was the worst shot I've hit so far. That was awful. But you know, because I picked the high black, I've hit it awful, but I'm not out of position, and that's the important thing. You are going to hit a ball awful. You know, if you've made the right decision, then it shouldn't cost you. Right, I think a little punch across there just to leave those reds in the middle is easiest. Again, just a little soft middle ball punch. You know, yeah, sort of again a little bit twixt in between. Right, I'm seeing here a little screw in the middle there, and it should just flick nicely off the other red, so it should be okay. So again, it's just a matter of hitting this nicely. There you go. You see that little brush off the red was all right. Little brush cannon. Amanda McManus loves those. Commentary box. Right, so a little punch the other side. Again, playing for the red nearest the black. Okay, that should be all right playing it that way. I'm going to be on the red in the middle if I do land short. But I think I'm okay. So I want to be high on this next black. Makes it easier to get to the next red. Right, so about half ball here. So I'm going to use just a little trace of right hand side on this just to bring this up this side of the table nicely. Okay, that should give me choices. So should be on the one above the pink, but I might have the option of playing something else. The answer to that is no. But you notice here, if I can drop this red and get on the black, I've taken all the what I call the low fruit. Right, so I'm going to purposely leave myself on the black here. Again, if I overcook it, then it's not too harmful. If I play for a low black there and went too far, then I'm right out of position. Right, so I've got a nice angle here, just come the other side of the table. So it's about 3/4 ball. And thankfully that time, I potted the 8-point ball. Right, I think that's given me a few options. So this stage, now I've got the 8 points, because obviously I want to get to 100 next and then hopefully clear them. Then I might take the opportunity here to take this red. This is going to be the hardest one to get on anyway. So I'm just going to put a little bit aside on this just to try and help it towards black a little bit. Oh, that's wrong. Straight away. Right. It's horrible that when you hit a ball and you know you've screwed it up. Right, I'm going to have to play for these reds in the corner here and just drop this black in gently. Again, using some side on this. Is that thin enough? It doesn't feel like it. It is. Phew. 100 still on. Well, I've got a harder shot than I would have wanted. At least I have got a shot something. Right, so I've got a few options here. Just trying to figure out which is the one where I'm going to be nearest the centre of the ball. Oh, I think it's this one, the second in from. Yeah, so second red above the pink. I can middle ball that and just punch that down for the black. Yeah, that felt the best shot to play. Right. So again, I've got a nice natural deflection here I can use. It's almost 3/4 ball. Right, now has that got enough? Yep, that's good. Okay. So my math tells me I'm 96 now. So a little punch off the side cushion. Aim to leave the high black here. So just a middle ball punch. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Instead of just a little bit too low on the cue ball. Right, so straight screw back. Yeah, there's just a little bit of angle to work with here. So again, I've just got to be slow on this backswing. Now, yeah, I'm happy with that. I said I used that piece of angle well. I could have put side on that, but I think that was a better way to play it. Just use the angle. Oh, mate, all right. So just a straight screw back. So I've got my extra point. It's good. 9. Okay, that looks all right. Getting the hand on the table. Right, so it's just getting above the red here. So I'm just having a look where I want the white ball. Oh, that's too hard. Although I think in my defence that did absolutely fly off that cushion again. Oh, that's frustrating. That's just probably about as bad as it could be. If it was going to do that, I'd rather it had gone further. Right, I've just got to drop this in very gentle and leave that high black. A real nervous one, this. I think I'm okay. Yeah, that's the best I could do. Right, now, just saying, with this spring off the cushion, I'm seeing I'm likely to land on this yellow in the middle pocket. I've got, yeah, I've got an idea anyway. Feels all right. Now then, has it done it? Right, well, I've got to be happy with that. That's what I visualise. That's what I got, so that's not bad. Okay, so again, just roll this in gently, middle ballet. I think, is it holding its line? It's trying to go away, but thankfully it did hold its line enough. A little bit straighter on this green, but just need to put it back a little bit. No. Wow, this is proving very tough because I've screwed it up a few times. It's sort of getting a little bit in my head. I will win the battle, always do. Oh, now that's the first time in this training today I've watched the cue ball, and that's, you know, that's the worst thing you can do. Yeah, right. I'm in a bad place at the moment. Just lost my rhythm, lost my concentration, and because of it, I've just had two really dreadful scores, so I didn't get anything there. So got too much angle on that little screw up. The two reds below the pink. Oh, and again, I'm feathering, like, inconsistent. Wow. So again now, what I did was I put a couple of feathers in and hit the ball. And so I'm really not doing things right at the moment. Again, if I can take the reds around the black to begin with, then that's the ideal way to start this. I'm going to try to max the routine. So I couldn't really play for the red above the black there at this moment, because I landed left a little bit too much angle on it. Right, so I'm just trying to take a little bit more care, because that's what's costing me today. Corner cutting. Yeah, could have struck that a bit better, but it was that sort of horrible spot I find where it's very easy to misjudge that one, because it's a stun screw. No damage done, just roll this in gently. So it leaves me a high black, which is fine. So a little natural deflection here, it's a little 3/4 ball black. Okay, I purposely played high on the reds there. But again, yeah, just left myself a little bit awkward. I think I've got a nice little natural path through here to the black. Yeah, it's okay, a little bit high on that, but better to hit the far jaw than the near jaw. Okay, so again, just natural deflection on this one. Yeah, making sure to be high on that red. Okay, again, it's about 3/4 ball, which is fine. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's okay. So I played that a little bit better, but that's all right. So we'll need a little bit of side on this now. Okay. A little bit closer to the reds than we're meant to be, but should be okay. Yeah. I think it's going to be this red just above the pink. I said it's a middle punch down for what should be a high black. Yep, hit that nice. So again, it's got a natural path just up the other side of the table here. And that's what I'll do. Okay. Now that's interesting. That's given me this red as an option. Again, I'm mindful I want to make sure I get to the 10 reds, 10 colours, but I think I'll take this one. Oh, no, that won't be the right shot. Right, I think this middle red and just leave myself high on the black. Probably the best shot. I'm going to make this this score out of 100 sort of as good as I can because it's not looking good right now. So, okay, so a little bit higher on this black, so just a tiny little bit of side. Okay, again, that's a little bit in no man's land. Meaning to be on the red below the pink, but yeah, I'll play a little dinky screw shot here because I don't really like that one, cutting it in no. So just a little grippy screw shot here. I'm going to move my hand in really close. I've got to get the spin on quick here, so I've got to be as low on the cube as I dare. Yeah, didn't mind the kiss to be fair, it was all right. Right, again, we got this side of the table, aim for the red below the pink. Okay, and if I do go too far, it should open up the other red. I'm not sure it has or not. Yeah, that's got quite a nice angle there. Let's have a little look. Yeah, that's a little bit. I think this is the one. I'm going to probably best screw it off the side cushion there, just to get a bit nearer the black. So again, just slow on the backswing, which I wasn't. I was too quick on that, but it's not landed too bad. Right, I think again, keep things simple. Just come off the side cushion there. I always have the red below the pink, but might be able to land nicely on the reds near the blue. Yeah, I don't like the look of that. I've got the red below the pink, as I said. I haven't done this break very well, to be fair. Because again, even with this shot, it's not great. So I could punch that one in or roll this one in. Neither are great. I think I'll just back myself just to hit this nice. Yeah, that's okay. Right, I've made a little change to try and help finish this one visit thing off of was better than I started it. I'll explain what that is at the end. Yeah, again, not great. I think I can widen this angle out a little bit. I mean, the best area to be was get the cue ball in here. It should give me a choice of 3. I think there's just the opportunity here just to do that. So just above centre striking, just a tiny little bit of run inside. Try and bring that round. Let's have a look. How's that doing? Again, springy cushions helped me there. Just gave it that little bit extra zip. Right, the good news is I finally got an 8-pointer again. So I'm happy with that. Right, so just drop this in. Just leave a high black. Might be a little bit too high actually. Yeah, it is. Right, so what I'm going to do is play down these 2 reds. And I've got those sort of as a bit of a backup. So again, because I'm a little bit high on this black, it's just going to be a tiny little bit of side on it, not much. There we go. Now it would be nice to be on one of the reds near the blue. Now that I've done my 8 points, I can obviously take any of the reds now, whatever suits. Right, I think I've got to come off 2 cushions here. It's a bit tight, but I think it just slides inside the middle pocket. Should come off quite nice to the black. There you go. So that should be all right. Yeah, happy with that. Right, again here, I'm going to play for the red by the blue, because I've got the other 2 reds as a backup. So that's the plan. So just a little gentle punch. Yeah, feels good. Yeah, that's all right. Happy with that. So that gives me a nice line to the black, and a 1 cushion line. So you don't need to play this off too. It's straight enough. Yeah, that's okay. Just played the natural line there, and used the low black, but it was pretty good. Right. Okay. So what's the plan here, John? Like a little soft screw could pull me this side into this area, which is what I'd rather do. I think I've just got back myself to do that, really. So just a little soft screw here. So again, just move the hand in a little bit closer just to try and get a nip on the ball. Yeah, that's all right. Well, I think that was the right way to go. Otherwise I was coming off a cushion. Yeah, that's a nice line just to screw down for the black. So the 100 result, which is good, so that's 9 points. Oh, I've overhit that. I wanted to be high on the black. It's not the end of the world, but now I'm having to screw off the side cushion. So it's a good line, mine, but yeah, it's all right. I couldn't really go wrong there. I mean, I am just the wrong side the red, but it's, you know, in the big scheme of things, it's all right. So I can screw this back without, if I spot the black one, it's better. Now, choice, do I screw off the side cushion, get closer to the black? Probably not, because I want a high black here to go up for the yellow. I prefer doing it that way. So I'm just going to screw it back. Oh, again, just a little bit too far, so I can't get my hand on the table now. I'm going to use just a tiny little bit of side on this. Yeah, a bit snatchy, but at least it gives me a shot of the yellow. Oh, you see there, I didn't hit that good either. I'm getting into the twitchy Twitchville now. Right, got a choice here, 1 or 2 cushions. I think just the 1. You're right. Again, a little bit pokey, so I've overhit that. So it looks like it's going to be an ugly finish. Yeah, again, not a great angle. Try and get this good and get the sort of close to the blue. Yeah, again, it's not great. Oh, that really isn't good, because if I go to, yeah, I've got to just leave, drop this in softly and leave pink in the middle, because I'm going in the corner pocket otherwise. Right, I just got to keep fighting here. Again, that's not a bad angle. I have to use side cushion, of course. Just trying to keep the cue close to my body again. Didn't hit it great, but somehow it went in. Just, boy, oh boy. That's the thing about pressure. You do end up sometimes having to push everything in because it just, it just gets the better of you, but you can still pop balls. I think I showed that there. So anyway, I've achieved my goal. I had to go through a lot of pain and suffering to get there, but that's within 10 goes. So I'm pleased about that. It's not always nice, I think, for you guys to hear what I'm thinking. The score that I got from my 10 goes will come up on the screen in a moment. So that set you a little target. But as I said, I've chosen to do this today to try and get this, what I call this Scarlet Pimpernel routine done. It's been bugging me for a couple of weeks now. So I thought this would be perfect. It's a bit of distraction, having the one visit in the background, and it's done the trick. It's, I've managed to do it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you like it, and I'm sure you have subscribed to the channel, and assuming you have, please can just put the word around. Just grassroots snooker. I'm just like you. I just love snooker. Lucky enough now to have a little bit more time to spend on it, and it's been wonderful to share what goes on in Cuestars with you. So anyway, I'll see you in another one of these videos very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.